Welcome back to the MLG Play 2000 Series Grand Finals between compLexity and UNiTE Gaming. The series, it's all tied up at one map apiece as compLexity, they lost the first hardpoint, but they won the search and destroy.
Yeah, it's usually the opposite of what we usually see. We usually see them win the hardpoint and lose the search and destroy, but now we're going to move on to raid, capture the flag, which it's interesting. From both sides, you can pretty much just pinch, and if you time it right, you can spawn the team all the way on the opposite side of the map. And that's really how you're going to generate the most caps for your team. And
this is Killa's favorite capture the flag map. You saw it on Impact. He would always go off whenever they played on this map. So I think overall, this is actually a pretty even matchup between both these two teams.
Oh, absolutely. Killa loves this map. And with Impact, this is probably their strongest game mode. You know, they flooded Kitchen so aggressively with Miracles and I believe it was Karma with subs, and Killa works his AN94 on this map usually, and he dominates.
All right, so the map is loading right now. Raid, capture the flag, map number 3 in the grand finals, compLexity versus UNiTE Gaming. And I think Killa, he's the guy I'm going to start things off with.
Yeah, definitely with Killa. I mean, he's played this map hundreds of times, and I mean, we're seeing right now he's gonna use that AN94, which you were talking about.
But he messed up his score streak. Still has that RCXD car on instead of something like a Sentry Gun or a War Machine.
Yeah, we see a lot of players do that, and you know, sometimes it comes back to haunt them a little bit. And right there, just flooding 2 guys through middle, compLexity picking up both guys in kitchen, and that's huge because now you can start working towards that kitchen control.
Action going down all over the map, but in the end, 4 go down for compLexity. Saints leading the way through the middle of the map, finds one near the zigzag. That's going to be Aches holding on to his base, and Nameless goes down as well. So let's jump back to Killa.
Yeah, and right now you see Killa switch to an M8, which we usually don't see Killa play a lot of. And, you know, I really like him with the AN because that suits his playstyle so much better. He's such an aggressive player that to run an aggressive M8 is extremely difficult.
Killa, it's actually going to be Crim6 now, the last one alive. Yeah, Killa loves to be aggressive around the map. So this time around, he's got an MSMC in his hands, so much more familiar grounds for him. As now they're just picking up lots of kills around the map. He gets taken out, and the tides have turned as all 4 go down for UNiTE.
Yeah, and right now, what you're seeing on your map is you're seeing compLexity put 2 guys up into Laundry, and this is what I was talking about. You're going to see a pinch here come from Crim6 and TP up top.
And he's going to find one over near the lookout, trying to shoot his toes out. It's going to be Killa laying down, controlling position on the base for his team. Teep goes down, so does Crim6. A good hold from UNiTE.
Yeah, smart team play right there for UNiTE. But here's the trade-off with that. They gave up a little control in kitchen, so they just got to make sure that compLexity doesn't put too much pressure on their base, because you see this time and time again. When you get pressure assaulted on your base, it's too much to hold, no matter how good you are.
Teep finds one inside the kitchen. Here comes Aches with the clear kill, takes out Ricky, but more UNiTE players, this is their focus. This is the part of the map they want to hold when they're on this side of the map.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to hold that kitchen. If you can't control that kitchen, it's gonna be a disaster for you. And you see one compLexity member sneaking around, still hanging out at basketball. So what's gonna happen here is they're gonna try and pick up picks in the middle of the map, get 1 or 2 guys down, and then get a flagpole. And right now you see a flagpole.
And immediately the arrows turn right around for UNiTE as he's going to find the kill here on the Saints with the better positioning. He is going to be pulling this maybe over towards the ring side of the map, but Ricky is also in position. But it looks like Crim6, he didn't pull this flag to cap it. He pulled it to draw UNiTE out of position.
Yeah, exactly. It forces all those arrows on the map to turn around and go back towards their base. You know, they know exactly where he is. They kind of have him trapped in basketball, so unless compLexity can get over there, this is going to kind of be a pointless pull.
Nameless also going to be going for the counter pull, but shots go in. Crim6 falls. Saints will pick up the return. So now things are going to stabilize for the time being as both flags are back at base.
Yeah, and this is also another map, Revan, that using 3 ARs is definitely it's definitely a viable strategy. You see it from some teams where they switch to 3 ARs and they really just flood from the outside of the maps. They give you that middle, and then when they pull, they try and trap you in there.
Crim will be pulling another flag for his team, but there's someone right around the corner. That's going to be Ricky. I'm actually not sure why Ricky chose to go over to the outlook part of the map, but he does get picked off. I believe Placer is going to be looking over Crim. Crim falls, but Placer, he's in the perfect position to pick up kills. We'll continue this flag run, but as he gets shut down, Saints does pick up another return.
Yeah, and I mean, we're just not really seeing any solid map control from either team. Right now, it's a little bit sloppy, to be honest.
All right, so Saints, he's been the guy getting the returns. I'm going to look at the scoreboard. He's got 2, and those could have easily been 2 flag caps for compLexity. I mean, they're getting the pulls out, they're getting the cutoff kills, but it seems like they just missed one person And that one person gets the return.
Yeah, and yeah, right there. I mean, they had a perfect run with Clayster. I mean, he was looking over Krim. Krim died. He picked up the flag, and they just really didn't pick up that guy open stairs, and that messed up a cap for them.
Here comes Krim, finds one more over near the balcony. Teep in the meantime, he's eating up 4 kill spree, and almost picked up that kill on the Nameless in the back. Now it's gonna be Clayster holding Kitchen, and when you have the enemy team holding Kitchen, it's gonna be scary, especially when you're on the side United.
Yeah, when the other team is holding Kitchen and you're trying to hold it, Ricky almost with another knife. You're putting so much focus on Kitchen that it leaves the outside of the maps open, and that's when you're really susceptible to getting pinched and then flooded from one side of the map. And
it's been the laundry side that compLexity has chosen to flood through. You see TP trying to do it again, while the rest of his teammates put an emphasis on going through the Kitchen. And if you give up Kitchen, it's just so much control on your spawn. So that's why compLexity choose to push it to get UNiTE in that spawn trap. And here comes Clay, finds one off respawn. Now Nameless, last one alive in the back of his base. Needs to pick up this kill on the flag. Finds one, takes out Krim. More in the air. He gets taken out by Clayster. Now on a 4 kill spree. He gets shut down. No flag cap for compLexity.
Yeah, huge stop right there from Saints, to kill Clayster with that flag. If Clayster makes that pull and gets down towards basketball, that's an extremely difficult position for them to play out of.
So going into the half, this is your scoreboard. Clayster leads the way for compLexity, 17 and 11. Lots of slaying being done by him, but in the end, no flag for compLexity.
No flag from either team, and you didn't see any score streaks from either team. So right now it's extremely even on both sides. And on this second half, we're going to have to see if UNiTE is going to switch to more sub power and try and flood through Kitchen. That's what I fully expect for Killa, because that's what they did on Impact.
Okay, so now it's time for halftime, and you said that you prefer being on the side that compLexity's on now.
Yeah, I think I prefer that side.
I think it's a bit easier to defend from UNiTE's position.
Yeah, but it's easier. It's
easier to pull out, though.
Yeah, it's easier to pull out from garage side because it's a lot easier to go middle from garage side as opposed to the other side when you're really just forced to go either pretty much just basketball, to be honest.
But UNiTE Gaming, they do win the breakout. It's going to be Killa pushing through the laundry side. It's all up to Krim here, trying to make a defensive play. He does get taken out by Nameless, but Killa, he's got to make these intro kills before he goes for the pull. compLexity pick up 2 kills at their base. You see Saints now working through the basketball courts. Flag does get pulled by Ricky, but once again, he's just trying to bait these players out of position. Finds 1 kill, forced to reload here, as now it's up to Crimsix inside the money window.
Yeah, and right now he's really going to need to play this smart inside money window, and I think UNiTE knows that he's going to be over there, but he's still able to pick up 1 kill, and now he's really going to trap Ricky in basketball.
But Ricky, he just wants to stay alive, unable to pick up that kill on the TP, but he didn't pull that flag in order to cap it. It was just to draw compLexity out of position, capitalize on those kills, and then maybe go for the cap after that.
Absolutely, and it also gave his team a little bit of an opportunity to get some map control back. They were able to push up back into mid-map. You see them trying to flood through Kitchen, and it looks like they're gonna let somebody walk all the way down poolside if they want to from compLexity.
Well, that player does get cleaned up.
Yeah.
It looks like it was TP or Aches, but the flag getting pulled once again. This time, it's in the hands of Saints, but with compLexity, if they have Kitchen control, they should be able to get a stop on this flag. But Saints, he makes it through Tiki Hut. On the other side of things, Clayster going for the counter pull. Can't make the second kill into Garage, so it's looking good for UNiTE for the time being. TP trying to get the stop. He is not in time as the first flag of the game goes for UNiTE.
Yeah, that was a perfectly run flag for UNiTE. As we were talking about before, from this side, their best option is to run a basketball, and when they got those cutoffs and it's force spawn compLexity all the way out on the raid side, I mean, that's a pretty easy cap.
But now they're pushing in for the counter cap opportunity. It's going to be Krim. If he gets positioned inside Garage, that's going to be great for compLexity. Picks up the initial kill onto Nameless, and here comes Clayster from the blue car. They're going to try to make a play out of this. There goes Killa. Can he pick up the second kill? Yes, actually, no, it was going to be UNiTE making the defensive plays. All 4 go down for compLexity, and now UNiTE Gaming on the push.
Yeah, now they're just going to try and get this map control in Kitchen, and that's where Saints was trying to play right there, and now you see Nameless pushing up basketball, and he's going to try and make a play for this flag with Killa.
Finds Aches in the jungle area of the map, unable to pick up that kill. Let's take a look at our scoreboard. It's 21 and 14 for Nameless. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's going huge. He's been having a monster series this whole series against compLexity. And you notice that UNiTE is really forcing them back, and they're playing almost exclusively out of their base. That's 4 down for UNiTE, and now this should be a cap if played right.
They need 1 more cycle of kills before they go for the pull, though. And as UNiTE Gaming come off respawn, they pick up the kills at their base, but here comes Clayster, finds kill, gets shut down.
Yeah, and that wasn't too good of a push from compLexity. No, they needed that second wave of kills, and they didn't set up. They tried to force a flagpole, and you're not going to get caps that way.
However, one thing I've yet to see in this game, it's score streaks. I mean, we've seen players get kind of close to them, but none actually being acquired from either player.
No, we haven't seen any score streaks from either team, and that's 4 down for compLexity. So, I mean, if this should be another cap for UNiTE unless they don't get these cutoffs.
And not only that, if Nameless gets this flag cap,
He'll probably have streaks.
he'll get streaks, yeah.
Yeah, and that would be huge. That would be, with a minute and 20 left, that would probably be the game right there.
So here we go. Nameless dives it in, earns himself the Lightning Strike and Hellstorm Missile, which is fantastic for his team. Ricky was also on a spree for a bit there, so no, you didn't get any streaks. In fact, Nameless now working towards the War Machine. A minute remaining. They're up by 2 flags. It's not looking too good for compLexity here.
No, it's not looking good for compLexity. With 2 of these score streaks that can stop flag caps, it's really looking almost impossible. You know, right now, I mean, he couldn't use these score streaks. I mean, probably nothing will happen that'll go crazy where he'll have to use them to stop a game-winning streak. But I mean, just sloppy play from both teams. You know, UNiTE had 2 good flag runs, you know, but we didn't really see any good setups. Did he just kill a teammate with that? Yeah, he did.
They took out Saints right in the kitchen, but essentially the game is over. UNiTE Gaming, they will be able to win raid capture flag, and usually it's UNiTE taking the search and destroys and compLexity taking the respawn game type.
Yeah, and it's all flipped around tonight. But you know, this is one of Killer's strongest maps, as we were saying before. I mean, he had a decent game going 20 and 21, but he definitely knows how to position his teammates to win this map.
Yeah, and you've ever heard Killer talk about the game. He always said, preaching, it's all about my positioning on the map. If I have better positioning, it doesn't matter what my score is. At the end of the day, I will win the map 100% of the time.
Oh, absolutely. Call of Duty is extremely position-based. I mean, if you can get that good position every time and make strong pushes from those positions, regardless of kills, if you get those meaningful kills trying to make those pushes, you'll win every single time.
So UNiTE Gaming come out strong in raid capture flag. They win by a score of 2-0, and they go up in the grand finals here 2-1. In terms of total map count.
Total map count, yeah. And it's a best-of-5 series, so next map could be it.
We'll see if UNiTE Gaming can close it out. We're going back to Hardpoint, but look at Nameless, 32 and 18. He finishes on top for his team. Strong respawn game type being shown from UNiTE Gaming, saying, hey, we're not all about search and destroy, but we're going to head to a quick commercial break. When we come back, could be the final map of the grand finals here in the MLG Play 2000 series. Stay tuned.